Hey everyone, it's Abby. How are you guys? Hope everyone is doing well today. Today we have um, a email that I got from someone who, talks about what got him started back up smoking. Sometimes in life we encounter situations that can bring us back to doing things that we enjoyed in the past, um, even if we didn't really realize how much we enjoyed them at the time. Um, it's kind of funny how life works that way sometimes. Although sometimes the second time around you have a much better appreciation for it. Have any of you guys had an experience like that where you used to do something and then something happened and it brought you back to wanting to do it again, and you were like, oh yeah, I forgot how much I liked doing this, and you start doing it again and you have a better appreciation for it? Leave it in the comments. I'd like to know. um, but for now, let's get to our email. Got my gray. I think that, yeah, I caught it. Good. The email says, hey Abby, congrats on your 1 year YouTube anniversary. Figured I would share with you a more recent story on how I started smoking again. Just to give you some background, I met my now ex-wife when I was 22, almost 23. Without going into all the details, she's a recovering alcoholic. I fell for her immediately, and giving up drinking and social smoking was easy. We were married for 24 years and have 3 great children. Unfortunately, our marriage did not last, though we do remain friends. At 49, I found myself single again and without any children at home. One evening, after a particularly bad day at work, which is a whole nother story, I stopped for dinner at the local Mexican restaurant. It was a rather busy night, but there was a seat available at the bar, so I grabbed it. I was just going to have a regular iced tea to wash down my chicken tacos, but the lady sitting next to me was sipping on a margarita. When the bartender came to take my order, I pointed at her glass and said, I'll have one of those. Been there, done that. About 2 sips in, I felt that little buzz kick in, and that I hadn't experienced in over 25 years. I nursed that margarita with my dinner and 2 baskets of chips and salsa since I still had to drive home. Good thing it isn't too long a drive. On the way to my place, there's a gas station slash mini mart, and for some unknown reason, I decided to pick up a 6 pack of something. So I stop in and walk back to the beer cooler. So many choices, but I was compelled to pick up a 6 pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade. Love Mike's. Good choice. Especially the cherry. Black cherry, just saying. As I'm waiting in line to make my purchase, my eyes started scanning all the cigarettes on the back wall. There must have been 24 types of Marlboros now, but back in college I preferred Camel Lights. Sure enough, they were on the wall, only they're called Camel Blue now. So on my third whim that night, I asked the clerk for a pack of Camel Lights. Also, I picked up a Bic since the only lighters I had at home were the long ones for lighting the grill. "10 minutes later, I'm sitting on my back deck, twisting open a Mike's, which wasn't half bad, and contemplating opening the pack of Camels. After a couple swigs, I went for it. I'll admit that first drag was a bit rough, but soon my head was spinning and I quickly forgot everything that was stressing me out earlier. In fact, the whole experience was quite enjoyable. What is even more enjoyable on those evenings when my ex wife and I sit out on my back deck and just relax together. I'll make margaritas, martinis, or even just enjoy a local craft beer or bottle of wine while we smoke cigarettes and enjoy meaningful conversation. It's extremely stimulating and often leads to more fun, if you catch my drift. LOL. Well, that's about all I have time for today. Take care. Thank you for sharing your story. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And really, if I'm being honest, I have to say that, you know, smoking when I was a teen, I didn't really even know how much I enjoyed it um, until I had all my life events happen about 5 years ago, 6 years ago now. I'm not even sure how long ago. Um, but the stress just kind of put me over my edge, and I started smoking again. And I was like, oh man, gosh, I enjoy this. Not only did it help relieve my stress, but I enjoyed it a lot. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm glad you were able to kick back and relive those fond memories. And I'm sorry you started smoking again. I mean, I would never encourage anyone who had quit to start back up personally, but to each his own. Who am I to sit here and judge? Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that story. If you have anything similar that you'd like to share with me, send it to me in an email at haute.abby@gmail.com or leave it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and share, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.